meeting to order. San Juan Economic Development Corporation. San Juan Economic Development Corporation Board of Directors, EOC room, second floor, 512 Nebraska Avenue, at 6 o'clock p.m. And we do the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can you see it? Roll call.
Mark, Roque, EDC Director. Armando Garza Jr., Vice President.
Marco Villegas, President.
Justice Rodriguez, Secretary Treasurer.
And Mr. Romero is excused, he's out of town. Alrighty. Public comments? Or do we have the? Moving on, Director's report.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, Mr. President and members. Reporting that I am working on coordinating with UTRGV and Small Business Development Center, the EDC, on scheduling a workshop for small local business owners. That's going to happen sometime in October.
To host?
Yes. Yeah, so we're just confirming on that date. That's all we're going to do. I've also been working along with IT and updating our website. That's currently on hold, that work, due to them working on the city website. But I do have, however, an update on our GIS map that I can show you all. It's a work in progress, but it's progressing. One second. So I believe the last time that I showed you was the preliminary subdivision, so that way we can see where the growth is happening. The most recent layer that we've added is the traffic count.
That's what most businesses want.
All right, so you can see the growth and just traffic. So when you click on that dot in that shape file, it'll give you multiple years, not just the most recent, but you can see the growth from 20. It's going to have all the way to 2005 to 2024. Just see
That's already embedded in there?
Yeah, it's already in there. It's already up to date and working.
Mr. President, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
So, Mr. Garcia,
Yes, sir.
you just pulled the numbers I was going to ask.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand those numbers. That's property ID, those are the dots, and then the right side column is, what are those numbers?
Oh, over here?
No, the right side of
In
where
the center,
you pulled
the
up?
center of the screen.
Yeah, this is the actual average daily count from 2024. That point right there where I'm at, it reported 24,193 daily count
For traffic.
for traffic.
With vehicles passing by?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I got it.
And then 2023 was 25,126 and so on. For that particular point, right?
Okay.
But as you can see, it does have multiple points and intersections, and we even went a little bit beyond our city limits, just so that, again, business owners or people that want to come down to this area so they can see the population that we're getting and the traffic.
And let me ask you this, we already paid for this? And the program or the
Yes,
system
sir.
that you're now embedding it or
Yes, sir.
implementing it? We never used to have that before.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, sir, and I've been maintaining it since I came in. And I mean, just I guess a recap since we're at it, the other thing that we had added most recent was the preliminary subdivisions. And you see that patch right here, I can click on it and we can see a 23 lot, multi-family lot subdivision. And again, people will see where the growth is happening here. Obviously, the third map showing you the widening of future road width. I'm sorry, I don't have a mouse. So if I click on sewer road right here, I can see that it's an 80-foot road right away. So again, business owners, potential development can see sewer road's future width is 80 feet and multiple lanes.
This is already on the website, right?
Yes, sir, all this, Mr. President, is
So-
already current.
You guide somebody that wants to come in and invest or whatever, they can pull that up themselves and
Alright.
go through it, right?
Correct, if I go back to our homepage, under, that's our homepage, right? If I go under
Most of them
planning
have
data-
their own, most of them have their own, but they all still the one to look at,
Yes,
what we have.
so if I go to planning data, this is what pops up, the whole map, and then it's just a matter of turning on layers of showing fire stations, schools, the appraisal district parcel information, the streets, again, the MPO, the future widening of roads, city limit map, the fire boundary, and so on.
So, Mr. Garcia, one of the things that we've discussed in the past is also being able to, on the same map, have a layer of all water and sewer lines.
Yes, sir.
And then I think Mr. Bob Garza had raised a question about traffic counts.
Yes.
And so you're saying we could modify or we can add that to this?
Yes, I currently maintain 4 different GIS maps. One for planning public, any citizen can go in there. One interdepartmental map, which shows permit information, again, the water line, the sewer line, fire hydrant, manholes. And the only reason I haven't brought that in here is because a lot of it's designed based on as-built of plans. So there's a margin of error, right? I don't want a developer coming back to us one day and say, well, you told me that elevation was so-and-so, and you told me it was an 8-inch, not a 6-inch.
Not a 6-inch.
That's the only reason I haven't brought it in. But interdepartmental, we do have it.
And that's why it's important. Let's get it all cleared up so we can, get it on here.
Yes, sir.
And then traffic counts.
Well, those are the ones that I showed for the
Oh,
jobs.
okay.
The first dots that I showed over the traffic counts.
Much improved since last time.
Yes.
Satisfied, I'm on board.
Yeah, Mr. President, I haven't visited other EDC websites or web pages, right, other cities, EDCs, but is this something commonly posted, included in EDC, a city, municipality EDC website? Or
Ours
is
is
this
better, but.
Okay.
Yeah, it is common. I mean, other cities can choose.
Expected. The community expects this to be, if they're
From
looking
my-
at the EDC, they expect for this
Yes, sir.
information to be
To
there.
piggyback up Mr. Contreras, from my understanding, we've always had this program that we've been paying for, we never utilized it, right, with the past director in the past,
Correct,
and, okay.
correct. Now,
So
when I
now
came
it's
into
good
the
that
city.
somebody's actually used it, we're paying for something, he never used it,
Right,
okay.
yeah, but just, it's a planning tool, it's a,
And it can be modified to the boards, whatever they need to,
right,
or
possibility
investor or
or,
realtor.
and
Okay.
whatever information you want to bring in or create or store, historical data or whatever, we can input that into it. And any historical data as far as flood, the flood zone, the development, permits, violations, or whatever.
Understood.
Yes, sir.
Any questions, board? That was just an update, correct?
Yes, sir, correct.
Great job.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia, good job.
But then, to your point, I won't name my clients, but we represent several EDCs. Other than the normal information, who we are, what's the mission, to this level of detailedness,
You haven't seen it?
we've not seen it.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Flores.
Thank you.
Bigger municipalities, and I would say double, not triple. Also, this is pretty too.
And to think that we've had it all this time and never utilized it.
My background helps a lot in GIS. I mean, knowing the need for it and what it could do for a city,
That's true.
I consider it as a backbone of the city.
Go ahead, Mr. Garcia, so we're,
Yes, sir. Final item that I wanted to discuss was the TML conference, just to have a confirmation of attendance. Ms. Martha Patterson has been working hard on finding boarding for that, and I think the closest that she's found so far is about 10, 15 miles away from Conference Center.
I canceled mine
Okay.
for the days, but those that are gonna go, or from the city side, they're gonna go so they can, I guess, get with you guys, or whoever is gonna attend, get with them as soon as possible, because my understanding, there's a hard time getting some rooms,
Yes.
so they're.
It's pretty hard to find something difficult.
Okay.
And that's it, Mr. President.
Discussion and possible action on all the following matters. The first one, discussion and possible action, if any, on downtown revitalization plan. We have any discussion on that right now? And that's always, we may make an adjustment, it's always put on there, because just in case, but if it's just in case we don't need it, is that correct?
That's correct. It's a standing item, just in case if there's anything in the interim between the meetings. Mr. Garcia is allowed to bring it forward.
I don't know how the board feels about it, but I mean, if y'all want to change it back to the way it should be, we're gonna have something on the EDC. We put it on the agenda, you know, and we don't need to be putting it on every time if there's, like for instance today.
Correct.
Mr. President, I'd like to see some information on, I know we just came on board, Mr. Loredo and
Correct.
Mr. Rodriguez, myself.
And I think we were gonna do that the last time, but they canceled it for some reason, but yeah, I think they're willing to come in and get everybody back on track and
Find out exactly.
then get with the city and do a joint, that way they can catch us up on everybody together. Yep, absolutely.
Item number 2 will be moved to executive session.
Correct.
Item number 3, discussion and possible action, if any, on sponsoring of PSJ ISD.
So, Mr. President, just for formality purposes, we could take a motion, a second, and a vote on moving that item to.
Correct.
So move to executive session.
We got a motion and a second to enter this item number 3, item number 2 into executive session. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Unanimous?
Item number 3, discussion and possible action, if any, on sponsoring of PSJ ISD John Dolden Elementary. Huh? Dolden? Dolden. First Dolden. I'm sorry, I didn't mention for the September Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and we do have somebody representing.
Mr. President, for the record on the other one, again, 551071 consultation with.
Go ahead.
Buenas tardes, miembros presentes. No sabíamos que iban a estar así tanta gente. Pensamos que nada más íbamos a hablar con una sola persona. Pero mi compañera y yo, ella es Diana Campos, trabajamos en la escuela Dorain. Este es el mes del Childhood Cancer Awareness y cada año, este va a ser mi 4º año, que colecto gorritos y guantes para los niños de cáncer. Mi hija fue diagnosticada con cáncer, ya va a cumplir 9 años. Y bendito Dios, está sanada. Dios hizo un milagro en su vida porque aquí nadie me la quería operar porque era un cáncer muy raro. Ni en Houston la querían operar, pero Dios siempre hace milagros y me hablaron que estaba un doctor que quería operarla, que era la primera vez que iba a operar un caso así y me la operó. En 3 meses mi hija estaba sanada, no tuvo que ir a radiación, no tuvo quimioterapia, nada. Bendito Dios. Entonces yo me siento muy agradecida con Dios y empecé a hacer esto de colectar gorritos y guantes para los niños. Los donamos con el doctor Bernini en McAllen, en Ganicool. Y va a ser el 4º año que estamos haciendo eso en la escuela. Tenemos una caja, mandamos notas a los papás, nos empezaron a mandar gorritos. Entonces queríamos saber si ustedes podrían hacernos una donación para tener más gorritos y poner una sonrisa en todos esos niños. Alguien de ya el frío y pues lo necesitan y pues sería de gran ayuda para tantos niños que están pasando ahorita por esa enfermedad. Y pues por eso estamos aquí. No sé si nos podrían ayudar.
I just want to add that this is a cause that we haven't sponsored in the past. It's a new.
Correct. So we don't have a, board, any questions? I mean,
Just for the record, Mr. President, this is Ms. Moreno.
yes.
Brother Moreno. This is
Yes.
Javier.
Amigo de todos aquí.
Sí. Todos somos familias, así que sí voy a tener suficiente donación.
What do you guys think? I mean, we need to start somewhere, and I mean, I know
Make a motion to donate 300.
Second.
we got a motion and a second for $300. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Unanimous. So I guess, but Martha, we can get with you afterwards or whatever to get the details. And then we'll start, this will be one of the, how to say, they're establishing themselves. Yeah. Good.
We'll contact.
Bueno, muchas gracias y mañana vamos a tener, en McDonald's vamos a estar, así que si no gustan cocinar, pueden ir a McDonald's y nos pueden ayudar a la escuela de 5 a 8. Ahí vamos a estar. Gracias.
Thank you.
Moreno, si gusta dejarnos su información aquí, ¿no? Para contactarla mañana.
Gracias.
Item number 4, discussion and possible action evading and sponsoring the St. John's Baptist Catholic Church annual Jamaica event on October 12, 2025. St. John's Catholic Church submitted a request for a donation to support their annual Jamaica scheduled for October 12, 2025. The EDC has previously sponsored this event for $1,000.
How much?
$1,000. Normally we have somebody, no. We did call and leave a voicemail, I didn't get a hold of.
And what? If it's someone previously, I mean, took the board, what you all think, I mean, if it's the same amount, and that, you call them to come up?
Yes, sir.
Usually have the policy that, for them to show up, but unless you all want to move it, and as long as they come, will we have time the next meeting? When's it? October 12th?
We have a meeting before.
You know, I scheduled it.
Well, I hate to not be able to get it in on time.
Ratify it or?
Right.
Yeah.
I
Okay, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, we'll have one on the 7th.
We'll have a meeting before them, so to get back with them
Come back.
and let them know to come and present. It's because we want to set we don't want to set precedents that everyone else comes and presents and, I'm more than sure that the board's more than okay with it, but for them to come present.
Yes, sir.
But, yeah.
Item
Does
number,
that have to be on the motion?
No action.
No action? We're good.
item number 5, discussion and possible action eventing and sponsoring Dia de los Muertos Festival on November 1st, 2025 from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. Ms. Miriam Gilman is here and Mr. Roy Garcia are here available.
There you go. Beautiful advertising and beautiful art that's already out there, Facebook and all that with the event.
Good, well, thank you, it's just
Yes.
gonna be bigger and better, we're gonna get more aggressive come October 1st. Thank you, Chair, and everyone else of the board, EDC, as well as Mr. Flores. My name is Miriam Gilman with the Downtown San Juan Cultural Arts District. I'm here to present to discuss about our second annual Dia de los Muertos Festival. As those that I've been in communication with about Dia de los Muertos, here, unfortunately, in the Rio Grande Valley, there is a gap in the valley where there is not a proper space to celebrate Dia de los Muertos. And so we're really honing in on that and bringing people from around, around the valley, but as we grow this festival, it's going to become an international festival where this is going to be the place to celebrate Dia de los Muertos. This year, we have partnered with San Juan Housing for a 5K, Muertos 5K run, which is going to be very unique and the first of its kind, where the 5K is going to go into the Stations of the Cross at the Basilica. Father Jorge has agreed to participate with this event, and again, this is going to be a commemorative event, a festival in honor of our deceased loved ones. It's going to be a beautiful way to celebrate this while we're going into the Stations of the Cross at the Basilica. And there's also going to be a huge public ofrenda behind the Basilica where the mosaic is of Jesus and the Virgen. And so it's going to be a beautiful festival, starting at 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. The 5K is just one part of the festival. Then we have the public ofrenda, and then we also have our alfombras de azarín, which this year, if you went last year, it was 100 feet. This year we're looking at 200 feet of alfombras de azarín, and then we will be ending it with a beautiful mariachi invitational with by popular demand. She's returning. Aida Cuevas will be returning to celebrate this day with us here in San Juan. I don't know if Roy wants to say anything. He's been helping me with this.
We're also, board members, Roy Garcia for the record. We're also working with the school district, with Mr. John Taylor. We're gonna have the student organizations participate, Puerto Mariachi, some elementary and junior high students will be participating also before the headliner goes up on stage. We are gonna have a small stage, nothing compared to what we've seen before with the Noche de Paz, but it's something smaller, but we'll have plenty of space for the entertainment that we're going to bring. We are working closely with the city for food vendors, and we'll be advertising that very soon. But we're here to create something that doesn't exist in the city of San Juan, and to celebrate our dead, the ones that passed.
And I had submitted a sponsorship request for our Alfombras Mágicas sponsorship, which is at $2,500. And as you see within your sponsorship package, that has 8 different organizations that will be creating these Alfombras de Azarín. And each of these designs are going to be in honor of our deceased loved ones, etc. For example, this year, Girl Scouts has signed up to commemorate those lives that were lost during Camp Mystic. And so they're going to be doing a beautiful 20 by 10 foot Alfombra de Azarín, and it's going to get bigger and better. So thank you. If there's any questions, I'm here to answer. I really appreciate to have your support this time around.
Okay, I don't have any questions, but I'd like to present. Yes, sir. A question for Mr. Flores.
Yes, sir.
Since I'm the board, I'm the director of the Housing Authority, and we're involved in this, the 5K on putting together, do I vote on it, or could I abstain for voting?
That would be suggested since we transacted dollar between the two entities. There's some sort of financial support on that side. There's, this is the receiving end. It'd be better if,
Okay, perfect, great, sir, thank you.
You had mentioned Alfombras?
Alfombra
And that would
Mágicas.
cover,
Yes, and in there, again, with the 5K, if you want to send representatives from the EDC or family members, we could, that is included in your sponsorship package as well as VIP. Of course, you're always VIP, but if you want to, send some people our way to the VIP, the 5K, and then we are also encouraging anybody that's either sponsoring or getting involved to submit or to bring a photo in a photo frame of your dead loved one to honor there at the Basilica. Because if we do it correctly, it will be the largest ofrenda in the United States. So.
and we've heard, and I know, when speaking to the city about it, and I know last year was the first year, but it already got known
Yes.
since that 1 year, and it's not as big as now. Now you have the support that you needed before. And it's gonna be a yearly thing. This is the second annual, and then we're gonna keep on.
If y'all want to continue, I foresee this
And
becoming an international.
I see the church helping out. Now I see the housing authority involved, the city is involved. Hoping the EDC, based on the board, will everybody get involved. Makes it a big event yearly.
Right, and again, as everyone that I've spoken to, there is no special place to celebrate Dia de los Muertos, which is very unfortunate because this is our heritage, and we have Dallas and Houston, Denison County, for example, celebrating Dia de los Muertos, and yet we are not. If you look at other cities here in the Valley, they're celebrating it October 23rd or October 10th, and this is something that is a conversation that it's like saying, let's celebrate Christmas on December 10th. That's not how it is, and so we really want to commemorate properly.
Vendors, you mentioned vendors. The city helping out on that, y'all?
Yes.
Sponsors,
They're
vendors?
handling
We're working
that.
on that. Yes, we're working on that. Just, I know that I believe the person who was taking care of the vendors, something happened, so we're working on that right now with the city. I'm not sure.
Latoya?
Yes, we know, she was.
But Parks and Rec.
Yeah, she's the person who gets it done, so. But let's see what Mr. Waddle says and how we move forward.
Parks and Rec.
Someone's taking over.
I don't know what you.
Parks and Rec is going to handle that. They're handling
They're
that.
gonna help her out,
Yeah,
yeah.
we
She's
were-
great, she's, yeah.
Correct.
I hope she's
How
okay.
can we get the EDC involved in this? I know it's not part of this. What do you all, besides?
But I was gonna,
Well, our involvement, if I may, Mr. President, Mr. Garcia, you're involved in that
Yes, correct.
project,
Yes,
correct? On behalf of the
Yes,
EDC, because we're the ones that are paying.
yes, correct, but the reason it's halted because of the soil nut.
Right, no, I'm just saying, right.
Yes, so I will be assisting,
Our
but,
participation is
Yes.
you
correct,
in that
but
project.
other than the vendors.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, of course, come out and come to the 5K or come to the event. It is free to the public. Encourage others to attend. However you want to be involved, we'll take it. So.
President, I remember discussing this idea years ago, and it's awesome to see it actually develop last year and continuing this year. I'm all for many years to come. But have you all looked into maybe neighboring cities may or may not want to participate, but this is something special, I think, to each and every one of us. And I could see neighboring cities may want to be part of it because Dia de los Muertos is so much muy especial. And even, I mean, I don't know, I'm just saying, let's start looking outside our
Now that we have a
right,
regular
and not
support
just San
staff,
Juan,
I
but
agree.
Alamo, make it a PSJ, maybe we can start there, a PSJ, Dia de los Muertos, excuse me, and then let it keep growing outward, but thank you, because it was, I mean, I remember discussing with the priest, the father, years ago.
Father,
It was another father,
what's his name? The older father.
But the support staff that, I mean, that they're getting right now, right, I see the guy and everything, it's all down for it.
And they're, you
Very,
know,
very strong.
full
And
cooperation.
if it comes by them, yeah, if it comes from them, I could see some more buy-in, right? Because they reach out, and I can see other communities come in and be part of it.
Correct, and this week, we're actually gonna be doing an interview with the monitor, I foresee it coming out next week, front page, talking about how the 5K is very unique, especially going through the stations of the cross, and really creating or providing a space for people to heal when they come to the city of San Juan.
Board? So this being the first time, I mean, if I may, I'd make a motion for the phone class,
Okay.
and that would be,
Second.
Do you have a group that you would like to specifically sponsor within them?
well, no, I would like our, I really just want our signage and our EDC all over the place.
Perfect.
I mean, right, because that's one of the things that we want. And you mentioned it supports all of these groups, doesn't it?
Yes, we have maybe one more, I'm waiting to hear back from Commissioner Hudson for Boys and Girls Club of San Juan, Park San Juan, but those are all the groups participating.
So when you just said it's one organization?
It's all, but if
Oh,
we,
okay.
yeah,
The PSJ
Oh, you're asking,
It's
so
a
the program would
sponsorship
to go to one?
it's a sponsorship for all of it, because it's a whole connected alfombra, but when it comes time to come in, like, this is the group that you sponsored specifically,
You wanna win it.
right, So if there's a specific one here.
Well, now that I see it, and well, being PISD, that would mean our students are doing it.
Right.
Our students are
Right,
participating.
students and teachers.
Yeah. We got a motion
and a second.
and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously.
Wait,
I will abstain.
Oh, we have one extension.
Thank you.
Mr. Gasa.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your hard work you're doing.
It's getting real good. But we would specify, it was already said that we'd like for Art to help the PSJ.
That's the
No,
one.
no, it's for them to go out.
Oh, yeah.
No, for them to get money from them.
Yeah. Yeah, Canada. Next item.
Alrighty, next item, consent agenda. Consider approval of the EDC minutes, August 19, 2025. Anybody have a chance to look at it? We're good with the minutes? If we are, so we can have a motion.
You made a motion.
Motion. We got a motion and a second for approval of the consent agenda on the minutes. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Unanimous. And executive session, San Juan Economic Development Corporation will convene an executive session in accordance with the Texas Open Meeting Act, Federal Statutes, Codes, Annotated Government Code, Chapter 551.071, consultation with attorneys, and Texas Government Code 551.087. deliberation regarding economic development negotiations, and the Texas Government Code 551074, personnel matters. At this time, do I have a motion to enter into executive?
Second.
We have a motion and second to enter into executive. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are now entering executive session at 6:43 p.m. Back from executive session at 8 o'clock. Do we have a motion to reconvene?
So moved.
Second.
We got a motion and second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Back from executive reconvening at 8:01. Go ahead.
The Juan Economic Development Corporation will reconvene into open session to take necessary action, if any, in accordance with Chapter 551, Open Meeting, Subchapter E, Procedure relating to closed meeting 551, requirements to vote or take final action in open meeting. Item A, pursuant to Section 551.071, consultation with attorney and economic development negotiations, Section 551.087, deliberation and possible action on retaining Dr. Fernando Castillo.
We agree, no action on that.
No action.
Correct. So no action.
No action.
Item B, pursuant to Section 551.074, personnel matter discussing regarding the appointment and employment of the executive EDC director.
I want to go ahead and put a motion for the appointment and employment for Mr. Garcia.
Second.
Got a motion second from Mr. Garcia. You can say what?
Who second?
Do we need to state the,
For the executive.
no, do we need to state the, with 3 months and all that?
Or that.
Somebody can see it.
Spend money, the 3 months.
Oh, what we've discussed as far as your compensation, Mr. Garcia, is we will begin at 85,000, and then within 3 months, the board will evaluate, and then there'll be an opportunity for an increase in compensation within 3 months.
That's
If you to remind us when it's been 3
I
months.
sure will.
I bet there would be something to
And go ahead and
motivate
explain the
you.
reason why we're setting precedent for,
And
we've
right.
never had evaluation.
We've never had evaluations, and I want to set precedent starting with you, precedents starting with you. That way, everybody knows, hey, I got evaluated, so now you're gonna get evaluated.
Correct.
And you'll be doing staff evaluations, but now we're starting from the top.
3 months probation period, you better not.
Correct.
Who second
We're
this
good,
motion?
So,
Second.
We have the motion from Mr. Contreras, Mr. Second. All those in favor say aye.
aye.
Unanimous.
Congratulations, Garcia.
Congratulations. Do we have a motion?
Now we're going to budget.
Oh, no, no, budget, go ahead.
Item 2.
Yes, item 2, discussion and possible action on the approval of the Juan EDC fiscal year budget 2025-2026.
Mr. President, if I may,
Yes, sir.
I can make a motion to approve budget A as recommended by Mr. Garcia.
Move for, we got a motion?
I got a second.
We got a second for,
Budget A.
for budget A as discussed in executive. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
We got 1 opposed and 1 abstention. Yes, I did. Yes, sir. Motion passes.
4 and.
Yeah.
4 and 2, right?
The 4 to 1, I'm abstaining, Mr. Garcia says, no.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And they, no, yeah. United vote. We good?
Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
So, do we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
We got a motion and a second for adjournment. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are now adjourned at 8:04 p.m. Okay.